Hello everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Today is November 13th. We launched the Kickstarter campaign for the print of the Dream Deck. We're doing really good so far. We've almost hit the halfway point. We have 30 backers. I'm grateful for every single one of you. Thank you so much. Your support means the world to us, and this project is also going to help us go dive into the new deck project. So the funding for this and the printing will go into the new deck. So we really appreciate it. You're helping to keep these projects going, and because of that, we're very, very grateful for you. All right, so this is a reading for the collective. Let's see, this is the collective energy, what we need to pay attention to. And off the bat, in the past position, we have the away. So the away is really interesting. When COVID was going on, the away would pop up a lot. And you can see it looks like a hand with this contagion. And there's a person in a hospital outfit who's running away. And so this means in the past position that somebody was running away and they decided not to run anymore. So they're no longer running. And then we have the spirit world. We have animal spirits. This means that the spirit world is influencing ours and is connected to it. So we're going to pay attention to any animals that we receive. Because I'm going to use all three decks. And then we have manifestation, lucid. The thing about lucid is we have our eye on the prize, this flame here. This is the goal, what we desire, what we're creating. And you can see the hands in the background, and there's several hands. So if we focus our third eye, our intent, onto our goal, it's like pulling something from the ether and making it exist in reality. And when you focus on the one thing and you have all the hands aiming for the one target, your chance of hitting that target is more likely. So it's really about, you know, focusing the mind's eye on what you want and holding to that, which is great advice for all of us. I'd say particularly with me too, with running the campaign and stuff. Campaigns are great and they're fun. And they could be a little scary too, you know, because you got your baby out there and you always want it to do good. But, you know, it's like staying focused on your goal. Then in this past position, there was loss. There was a lot of loss that we experienced, and in this card you can see there's like different types of loss. One where the whole tooth falls out, one where it's shattered, and one where it slowly decays. And so like some are like slow losses that can be prevented, you know, and some are just sudden losses that we really don't have any control over. So it's like different types of losses that hit the collective, and it's in reverse. So it's saying that we're going to start to come out of loss. And then the past. So the center of the card is the driving mechanism. It's the force that's controlling the whole reading. And here it's at the heart and center, and it's the past. So it's saying that things in the past have influenced the present greatly, and there's things that need to be let go. You can see that some of these past experiences help this person go on their journey of life, right? So our experiences help us to navigate. And then there's certain experiences that are really painful that it's like, okay, I learned the lesson, but I also need to move forward and kind of let it go. And that's really a lot of what the past card is about in the Viatris Omniorum deck. And because it's in reverse, it's saying that we're having problems letting go of things in the past that need to be let go of. And then right after it is the world of dreams. So it's saying that we have these world of dreams that need to be built and need to be created, but they're being held off because of something in the past that hasn't been let go. But we really want to actualize this world of dreams. And this is all in relation to shame. If we feel shame, it's going to dictate our actions. And the thing about shame is that these are swords, they're thoughts, they're also words. So the words and thoughts of others have wounded us, and we need to heal and recover from them in order to move forward. And there's an importance of innocence. It's saying that this innocence, this newness, is what's going to help us get through this, and a focus on innocence, right? Protecting innocence, keeping it at the forefront. And in the future position, it's saying collectively, we're going to have a lot of bad counsel coming in. And so I would really use your discernment to kind of ask yourself, you know, what is the bad counsel that's coming in? What is the information coming in? This could be a warning about misinformation. So be really careful about what's coming in during this time, because it looks like people who give bad judgment are going to have a field day. So we need to be really careful about that. All right, so I'm going to pull the card on the away, and we're just going to see. Ooh, yeah, the away. So the person stopped running from the things that they were afraid of, because they realized that even though 3 cups had been spilt, that there were still 2 cups standing, and they wanted to fight for those 2 cups that they had left. Knight of Cups, animal spirits. This is the save the day. So the spirit world is trying to be like a knight in shining armor to us. And the energy, this is really interesting because we have animal spirits and we have the horse. There's a horse here and a horse here, right? We also have the fawn here, snakes and eagles. But right on top of the animal spirits card is a horse. So to me, that's very important. Horses have a lot of drive, a lot of power. They're loyal steeds. In some belief systems, they're called a fetch. And your fetch is a spirit that will like bring things for you. It'll guide you. It's your gut, your intuition. It will protect you. So this could be a call for you to use your fetch and your spirit. And if you don't know how to tap into that, tap into your gut. I would say tap into your gut right now. If you have tasks that you need to do, it's like have this power of this force of the horse and just kind of push through, right? Got another animal here. We have the lion. And this one, it's the lion of vitriol. So this person is using their gentleness and their innocence and their strength to tame these toxic elements, right? And the toxic elements could devour this person if they are not careful, right? And this isn't about using domination to win. This is about using the heart and gentleness. And so this is a call of don't, you know, when you have this power and this drive with this horse energy, it's like, be gentle. Like, have this force and drive, but don't let this energy like devour you, is the message that I'm getting. And there's a lion. So we have horses, lions, we have an eagle. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Got another horse. We have the Knight of Wands energy, right? So another passionate, like driven, high energy. So yeah, we're asked, and a lot of us may be tired, right? We've been going through it. But you see all this horse energy, right? So I would look up, I really like to look up Native American meanings and beliefs, incredibly accurate and true. So whenever I am researching animal spirits, I always go to Native American beliefs. So I would look up what the horse means and what it represents. But we got a full house here. We got more animals. Check that out. There's another eagle, another lion, there's a bull. So now 2 lions, 3 horses, 2 eagles. Okay, so yeah, animal spirits are really coming through. So the spirit world is wanting us to pay attention to what we're doing right now. We might be doing things that are kind of wreaking havoc in the spirit world. But with our drive and our passion and pursuing our passions and our dreams. Okay, this one's tricky because this world of dreams, it's like tied into this like partnership, these 2 people, and it kind of flipped out to where it looked like it could be in the reverse or it could be upright. But this is like 2 people that need to be equals and fill each other's cups to be in peace. This is a peaceful, like loving partnership that is needed to happen. And we got another lion. So we need to look up the meaning of lions. Okay, let's see what happens next. But yeah, it's like these 2, the 2 need to be balanced out again. Whoa. Okay, we got the Empress energy, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, and I'm going to take the Page of Pentacles here. Empress energy. So to come out of shame, we really need to be in this like tree of life, like healing, like prolific creating energy. The more we create, the more we build, the more life that we bring, the more we can come out of this feeling of shame, because the shame is leading everything and it's leading things into a bad direction. And then we have Mary Shelley here with Frankenstein. When she drank absinthe, they had a competition of who would write the best story, and it brought Frankenstein into being. So this is a card of inspiration, right? And there's like an otherworldly element, right? So we could think of it as the spirit world giving us this inspiration. And then also there's innocence underneath, right? Using this innocence, this lighthearted manner and creativity and prolific energy in order to triumph over these heavier energies. And, you know, this, yeah, here we go. So misinformation, and then Knight of Swords, the fall, and oh my gosh, check it out. There's a horse again. We got the horse again. So there's going to be like this rush of incoming information, and we got to be really careful because it could potentially lead us astray, and we're supposed to be transforming in a positive way. We got birds in this, and we got insects and spiders, creation and story, Page of Pentacles. In this deck, it's like people coming together to build the pinnacle, to build this new way. So I always think of it as like, okay, it's time to build your team to succeed. The fall is going to be a really difficult time with lots of bad news coming in, lots of misinformation, lots of chaos, right? And we know that whenever chaos hits, there's certain people that prosper. And so we always got to keep that in mind. Like, what is this benefiting? Like, what is the outcome? Like, who's benefiting from it? Is it positive? Are all sides being taken into account? Because the Wheel of Fortune is dead at the center, so that means that things have been bad, but things should change in a positive direction. But we do have this like bad news coming in too. So don't let this bad news damper you, because if we work together, we can come out of this. All right, and then I don't want to keep you too long. I got really into that reading, and I'm not sure how much time has passed. Source. Okay, so yeah, it's like we're running away from the things that were scaring us, but then we stopped running because we saw the cups were still standing. And then it seems like Source isn't with us. We're like, where is Source? Where is the light? Everything is so dark right now. I don't understand. but source never leaves us. So we always have to remember that. Okay, mimicry was a thing that we were supposed to do before. This animal spirits Knight of Cups is saying mimicry. It says no, like this isn't the time to blend in. Now is the time to stand out. That's interesting. Okay, and for the next one, let's see what we got here. We have Strength and Lucid. There we go. Avoidance. And we also got Flow and Elements. So avoidance, it's saying like these toxic elements that we can't ignore them anymore. Like they've come to the surface and they want to be healed and they want to be transformed. They're like, help me, help me. I want to transform. It came out again. And we need to start working with them to transform them, to bring them into the light. And then we have flow, which to me is like evolution, right? Whenever we're in flow, we're like going along with evolution. And it wants this Knight of Wands passion-driven energy, this horse energy. And it's saying like we can move out of this loss once we get back in a flow with the divine. And source is in reverse here, which is the divine. And like we kind of, I don't want to say we fell out of source because I really feel like we never truly fall out of alignment with source. We just think we do, but we fell out of flow. So we have to get back in flow. And I think this is why Wheel of Fortune starts spinning in a direction, because those of us in the collective, oh my gosh, whoa, that are working on individual stuff, that aren't falling into the collective thing, which neither way is bad, but it's doing this other kind of work. It's going to start shifting things. And then spirits of nature again. We got animal spirits, spirits of nature. The spirit world is 100% involved right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, cars just went a-flying. Wild. There's several ways I can do this. I'll just drop them. Wow. Okay. So spirits of nature, like the spirit world is here, and we have the positive aspect of spirit. We also have the negative aspect. Yes, there are good and bad spirits out there. Whenever something happens here, there's an energetic expression that happens throughout the cosmos and throughout the spirit world. So there's the good, the bad, and everything in between, and they're all coming to bat. They're all like coming around at this point. So something major is going to happen. And these two people, the partnership that's supposed to happen that isn't, and the world of dreams, like everyone's world of dreams is being delayed because of it. It's a blockage. It's an intentional blockage. And we individually have to figure out a way to undo that. And this is saying elements. And so this is earth, air, fire, water. That's like your pentacles, your physical material gain on this planet, your cups, your emotional. Air is thought and thought forms. And then fire is passion, drive, and inspiration. It's saying like we really need to ignite that passion, that drive, but also cultivate our emotional waters and really like be aware of our thought forms and how they're taking shape right now, because what we think is going to become a reality. And we do have lucid, which, you know, there's fire there too. So it's like whatever you focus your energy on is going to be manifested. So just be really careful about what you're focusing your energy on right now. There was supposed to be a paradigm shift, this Ace of Wands, this newness and this innocence. But something like there's a new way of being, this innocence, new way, Ace of Wands, new start, right? So it was supposed to happen, but like what happened in the collective prevented this new way of being. And it's that the new way replaces the old, which needs to happen because things are all cyclical and they're like mandalas. It's like the one chapter needs to be closed and then a new way is birthed. But for whatever reason, it's like we're stuck in this like mandala and cycle that like it doesn't want to end. It's just like, nope, I'm gonna keep repeating this lesson until, you know, until it can, right? But the thing is, change is inevitable. It's gonna change no matter what. And we got flow again. So this is evolution and flow, and then flow came up again. It's a reminder. It's saying we need to be in flow with the divine and the universe. And then meditation is in reverse. So we're not meditating, we're not centered, we're actually being taken out of our energy. And so this energy with like the bad counsel and this like bad news, and it's quick, it's sudden, it's a bit intense. It's saying to get your group and your team together, get back in flow, and then start meditating and focus. And we got to focus on these positive outcomes, because what we focus on is going to manifest. I like firmly believe like what we collectively decide to focus on is going to happen. So we want it to be positive, right? So we just got to be really careful about what we're putting our attention towards. Well, I hope that was helpful. This is the reading for this week. I'll give another reading on Monday of next week, because now I have Monday and Tuesdays off, so I have more free time. And I might do some fun stuff like, you know, take the dream deck and like pull a card a day, you know, other worlds. And just kind of like, you know, give a description of what the card means, how it's used, what the energies behind it, how they relate to each other, to give people a better understanding on how to use this deck. This deck's, it's very psychic. It's got a mind of its own. And I love it because it's like having a conversation with the deck, and it always gives me very truthful outcomes. And so I hope this was helpful for you. Once again, the Kickstarter is up and it's been launched. If you can, please back us and support our work so we can continue doing the kind of work that we do. Thank you and take care.